Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, y'all? How's the world treating you? How is the world treating each and every one of you? I hope that it is well. I hope that you all are being treated well. Let me get. I should have already done this. To get the chat up and going. Hey, by the way, good to see you. Good to see you. We got you over here. Don't worry, we got you over here. Let me get the chat opened up on the screen here, and then we're going to do a little Instagram story, which I should have done already. But who cares? All I know is that in my days, in all of them that I've lived, I've found that it is damn near impossible to beat a good cheeseburger. Just a well-made, just a good, at-home, from scratch, good-ass cheeseburger. There's the video. And boom, there's a chat that won't go away. What's up, Lucy? What's up, Bradley? Good to see y'all. Hope y'all all are doing well. Hope all y'all are doing well. All right. Damn, 2025 has been shit since the very start. Fun stuff. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Well, here we are just trying to make this thing better. Let's give them a little view of the setup. So this is my setup. All these cameras here and these lights and such look like this on the stream. All right, let's put this out there with a link. Boom. Bacon cheeseburgers tonight. Bam, done. All right, we got the thing shared out on the Instagram. All right. Got that, and got that. I'm going to keep my phone accessible throughout this because I'm going to try to do some... this phone takes 4K video. These phones are all good for the stream. It's nice for the stream. But this phone takes 4K video, so I'm going to try to like get some... good video of the process. So we got hamburger meat, a lot of hamburger meat, and a pound of bacon here. First things first, I guess. Let's get the cast iron skillet up and going. There's that guy. Coming out all bright and shining like. So we're just going to go ahead and get the heat going on that. A little below medium, just a hair below medium. And let's get this package of bacon open. There's that. Cooking all this bacon. I'm mainly doing bacon because I want I want to render the fat from the bacon. Is that yeah, I probably shouldn't use that big mixer. Probably the best thing to use. Leave that there for now. Because that is where I'm going to do the mixing. In fact, let's go ahead and start with your hopefully fully thawed out hamburger meat. Then I'm going to come in here and season this with Lawry's seasoned salt. No short supply of that. Good amount of fresh cracked black pepper. And yes, I'm still going. Enough of that. We want garlic powder and onion powder. I'm gonna go a little bit more on the garlic powder than the onion powder. I actually need to fill those jars up. And I'm not doing this yet, but I'm also going to add some Lee and Perrins Worcestershire sauce. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, 4K action, exactly. Y'all know you gotta season that meat. Better not be out here in these streets slipping, not seasoning that meat. Y'all know y'all better be seasoning it. Bam. Story done. We're gonna let this pan keep getting hot. I thought about doing this a different way. I thought about just crumbling up all the bacon in this pack and just putting it all in there and then breaking it up and just stirring it around and cooking it like that. I've seen that done before, and I think that might make for better bacon to put on the burgers. What do you guys think? I gotta crack my bag, dude. It's not happening. Ooh, something's up. I think that might be to just put it in here and just like stir it all in together. Might not be a bad way to do it. I am going to make some sweet tea tonight. And then this shouldn't take too damn long. And once we're done with this, we'll start doing some games. And that'll be fun. Be fun times for everybody. Also, guys, please make sure to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you feel like dropping a little tippy poo on Frankie, there's a link in this description. If you'd like to join the Discord, that link is also in the bottom of the description. I mean, I'm cooking all of this bacon no matter what. But like, if I were to just, why not? Just put it all in there like this. Does this work? Well, I guess I'm doing it. I'm doing this the first time this way. I've never done this like this before. I guess this is how we're doing it. Literally never done it like that before, but here we go. This is about learning. We're learning today. Just got done at Secret Show. Was a great show tonight. Met some really cool people. Exciting new developments. People that I will probably be knowing and working with and spending time with for the rest of my life. Who knows? Bacon, 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 bacon. No, I don't like that. Oh, no, man. Why does Instagram always want to force you to make a reel? I don't want to make a reel. I want to make a story. All right, now I need a good fork. Well, I'll be. Damn, if I didn't find one in here. Here's a good fork. I imagine the point of this is to cook most of this fat down so that it starts literally frying in its own fat. And by the way, I need to get prepped for when that happens. I need this little strainer guy to catch all the little crispies. I need this old container for baking grease. And I'm also going to do something else. For this time, what I have here is I have a little empty jar of minced garlic. You guys will notice I didn't clean this. It still has like a good bit of garlic in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that hot baking grease and I'm going to pour it in this jar. I'm going to pour it in this garlic jar here. And I don't know if I can get the damn thing open. Yeah. So I'll have like garlic bacon grease. Maybe. I don't know how this is going to go. I just don't know. F5, the bacon grease and garlic. Hell yeah. That's right. That's right. How do you guys feel about a little snack? What do you guys say to a little snack, huh? A little pre-bacon cheeseburger snack, yeah? Does that sound good? Yeah. Do you feel that? What's up, Rhino? How you doing, brother? Sorry about the Secret Show stream. I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off, which kind of sucks because that Secret Show set kind of slapped. One of the negative parts of streaming it rather than recording and uploading later, but I do record audio on my phone from the stool from the stage. So I got stage audio of the whole thing. we're not doing anything until we're done with the bacon. And all we're really doing is just the burgers. And I might do some air fryer French fries. Oh, don't get shanghaied. Oh, no. Wouldn't want that. Oh yeah, a decent mix is. What I need to do is I need to get a Rode or a Zoom. I need to get a Zoom recorder because I would be able to just plug that straight into the mixer in the back of the room. And get a nice recording of that from the mixer. That would be sweet. And that way I could get board audio and I just really got to remember to turn the Wi-Fi off whenever I go to stream, because I always forget to do that unless Redman says something. But this time I just totally forgot it. It just slipped my whole ass memory. Hell yeah. Oh, that was the sound of some laundry done in the washing machine. I went ahead and got this week's darks color clothes. I don't know if you're supposed to keep moving this around or I bet it's small enough now to like flatten out all of it in the pan. Yeah, I got enough clean white tees and socks, so I don't have to do a load of whites quite yet. I'm gonna let those hang tight for a little bit. I just want to be able to get done with the game stream tonight and go straight to bed and not have to worry about occupying my brain with getting laundry folded and such. So I'm kind of trying to get ahead of that. Let it sit like that for just a minute. We just out here doing bacon, doing it right. Hell yeah, you gotta go to is that a blacksmith or armor guy to get titanium? You gotta get titanium ore and then smelt that into titanium ingots. by the way. We're enjoying one of these guys. These are good. They really nail the. I don't like thinking about. I don't know. I don't like thinking about. Oh, I'd like to have a beer all the time now, but these are nice. I just don't want to get in the habit of like, you know, if I'm away from home and I feel like I want one, it's not ideal. Let's have a word from our sponsors over here. Speaking of not quite a sponsor as of right now, but man, that Whistle Pig guitar that my buddy Whistle Pig Pat, who pops up in the chat from time to time, gave me is fucking incredible. And I mean, it's such a superior instrument to any of the other electric instruments that I have. It's so good. And I never thought I'd say that. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with bacon grease. Honestly, I don't mind this. I don't hate this. This is definitely much faster than, I don't mind a Coors cutter. Dude, the cutters are not bad. And a Miller Sharps. Miller Sharps isn't bad. I've drank O'Doul's in the past. Yeah, that Golden Pig is awesome. Red Band posted a picture of it today. I posted a little, a members only short of everybody that was in the green room. Dude, there was a good hang in there tonight, bro. The great and powerful Aaron Berg was there tonight. Felipe Esparza was there tonight. That wasn't directed at any of you. I mean, obviously Ari Maddie, Hans Kim, Enrique Chacon, Martin Phillips, my boy John Skeezer. Shit, there was a few more people that were there. Brother Jason Rouse, a good buddy of mine, brought some very cool new people in. Hannah, I haven't gotten her last name yet, but I had a really good conversation with Hannah. She's an absolute sweetheart. And Jake and Louie. Y'all be on the watch out for something called Jake and Louie. Just be on the lookout for that. It was a good room. A good green room tonight. A lot of heads in there. Rachel Wolfson, Matt Egger were in there. Darius Bennett, Miles Johnson. Oh, brother. Man, I love seeing that ripple of grease just moving around in there. I'm going to harvest all of that. Now, hamburger meat produces a lot of its own grease, but think of how delicious these hamburgers are going to be with that little bacon undertone that's already in the bottom of this cast iron right here. Tell you what we could probably do. here. Bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update. Dude, that's gonna be a good story right there. Bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update, bacon update. Hell yeah, brother. That's pretty funny. Damn, Alpha Brain, calm down, bro. Calm down, kitty cat, Alpha Brain ad. Oh yeah, this is gonna be some crispy bacon right here. We can put this sucker over to the edge. Some of these need to be in that center heat. I like my bacon crispy, y'all. Like, I mean, like crispity, crunchity. Like some people might consider it burnt. I like my bacon like that. I was bad last night. I made some hot dogs, some chili dogs, and I didn't come back out to the kitchen after I went to sleep, and I got up this morning and I had left a red hot and two red hots and one chili dog just in this plate sitting out overnight, and I was embarrassed because I'm usually really good about cleaning as I go, which this is your reminder. Christina, sweet Christina, our manager, or I mean one of our co-owners and manager as well, but co-owner of Sunset Strip, booker of Sunset Strip, said that she loved seeing me clean as I go. And I said, that's part of the deal. You kind of gotta do that part. Bam. I was talking to Hannah, absolute sweetheart, about, okay, this bacon's probably done. Absolute sweetheart. But we were talking about how like I really enjoy the whole like live streaming thing a lot, because it's like it gets to feed to that like narcissism that we all kind of have if you're a comic or any kind of creative at all. Alright, now let's get this in this bowl here. Get this bacon in that paper towel. Bottomed bowl. Get all that bacon out. Now let me take this off of this heat for a second. Here. Now I'll put that little glass jar there. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pour this bacon grease smoothly. This is going to go smooth. This is going to go very smooth. Nothing about this is going to fail. This isn't going to go bad. None of this is going to go bad. All of this is going to go great. We're going to move that over here actually so we're not pouring grease so close to that. the side just a little bit. But it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Worse things have happened. But this is all right. Now that bacon grease is kind of like cooking whatever was left in that garlic. Okay, so now what I need to do is move this guy all the way back over here. That's fine. We're going to clean the stove when we're done anyway. So it doesn't matter that we're leaving the grease stain there. Okay, now we're going to add our, actually we kill the heat on that. I still am not ready to put that back on the heat yet. Move that over there for now. I'm going kind of heavy with the Worcestershire sauce. And this is the fun part, y'all. You got to get your hands dirty for this part. All right, here we go. You just squeeze this shit together. Pull this out of the freezer. There's still a couple little spots in here like this one that's kind of like tough and stuck together. I usually go kind of big with my hamburger patties. And I'm just squeezing the shit out of this to get it all incorporated with that flavor that I put in there. That's probably good. So now, I'm going to make some patties up. Now we can get this sucker back over here going. And I'm going to make my patty. Probably about about that size. A nice thick chunking patty. Because this thing, once it gets cooked good. Okay. I'll go with this one about the same size here. And I'm just kind of going around when I make my patties like this. I'm just kind of going around and like putting pressure on it in places and seeing where it splits and trying to eliminate those places. And then just kind of like smearing it out for, you know, wherever I need it. Probably get another, after this one more decent size one, and then a Little itty bitty guy. Oh, we just made one Mondo burger at the end. But we ain't about Mondo burger. We're on Team Good Burger. And that's what this is. We got a good burger. We ain't using shark tranquilizer in our meat. There's one right there. And that's probably as much as we're going to fit in the pan right now. But that means that we are going to make one giant burger at the end. Turn that fan on high. Use the backs of the hands to pick up stuff like that. That's hilarious, Jesse. That is hilarious. It's listening to them time. Oh yeah, dude, Jason, that smell that was coming out of that thing when that hot bacon grease was just kind of cooking all that cold garlic juice in the bottom of that thing. Put some pressure on them there. Come on here. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just need to wipe off the sides of this jar. Oh, the jar is still very hot. Booty tang, that's right. They ain't ready. So, the bacon turned out good, you see? Like it's, you know, it's not floppy. There's a couple pieces that are, but this actually might, I might not do my bacon like this now. But that's pretty awesome. So my cast iron, you guys know I've talked about it a lot. My hot spot's in the middle. Which is nice. Actually, that's not the right way to say it. That's not nice. It's nice if you know that. It's nice to move them around so that part can get cooked. I gotta calm down with the bacon. That's sick, Jason. Hell yeah. What's up, Jade? You'll notice these were pink when I sat them down. Now they're gray on the top. So the other side is probably getting closer to a little crispy consistency that I want, which is hard to obtain when there's that much grease in the pan generally. It smells so good in here, dude. That bacon being cooked in that oil before, or in this pan, and then I harvested it all. And by the way, I'll show you guys. Kind of hot. Did you see all of the oil in there and that garlic at the bottom? So like that whole jar of bacon grease is infused with garlic. Oh, a Yonder meat press? Hell yeah, except it's just a mold of my fist. Like I'll just make a big mold of my fist and just sell that. Like just get a bunch of epoxy. Is that food safe? Probably not. I want to see what this undercarriage is looking like. I think we might be pretty close to flipping these guys. We'll give it a bit longer. We'll give it a bit longer. What's up, Adam? Hell yeah, you can have his cheeseburger. I got you, dog. Hell yeah, brother. When you coming back into town, Adam? Should be another few days, right? Let's have a word from our sponsors over here. Our original sponsors, the OG of the OG. We had Screwball Whiskey for so long. I was telling people to drink Screwball Whiskey when I was a bigger name than they were. And then they shot all up out of the atmosphere. And they got scared that me or some of my other comedy friends would say something that they wouldn't agree with after they got sold to a big company. Hell yeah, Adam. I hope everything's well with the car. That sucks, bro. Sorry to hear that. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Let's get these buggers flipped. We're actually going to leave this guy a little longer on that side. Now, because these things are like super fat, we're gonna leave them on there until they kind of appear burnt, which you guys know I'm a guy that does that. And having several other people over here for the Super Bowl party kind of confirmed that other people like them like that as well. Like everybody else also likes their shit kind of burnt. Me, I don't mind a little rare in the middle of a hamburger because red meat's not gonna foul you up in any kind of way like a undercooked other type of meat would. Like undercooked white meat is not good. You know, like you don't want undercooked chicken or pork. But a little rareness in, like, you can eat raw red meat. That's totally kosher. Well, I don't know if it's kosher. I don't speak on behalf of the Israeli people. Or those of Jewish descent. What I can say now, though, now that I got this little jar of bacon grease, I'm going to sit over here and let it cool off. Let's get started with some sweet tea. I should have already got that going if I wanted it. And I want it, so should have already had that going. What do you do? I'm going to get that happening over here. I need to make sure there's no bacon grease on this eye right here that I'm about to turn on. That would be not a good thing. Alright. Now put this sucker on high heat. And my sugar. One cup of it. Sorry headphone listeners. Sorry. Not messing with it. About a cup of sugar. Pinch of baking soda. And for America's favorite tea, I use Lipton black tea bags. Got 'em. It shouldn't take long for this water here to get hot enough to melt the sugar. And that's all I'm looking for when I make sweet tea. You guys have probably heard me say it 1,000 times. I am never looking for any of this to boil. I just want it to dissolve the sugar. Once it has let me know that it can do that, then it will get some tea bags. Until then, it's probably time to turn this sucker over by now. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Actually, this guy can come to the hotter spot on the pan. I'm going to put those there together, and I think I might can fit this other guy in there, in that spot, maybe. This big daddy. Whoa. How's this looking now? Done with this bowl, now we can clean it. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I was thinking about that, Jason. I do have onions. I could chop one up real quick. That actually might be pretty good on these burgers. A little sauteed onion. Why not? Let's do it. How's that? Gotta open up the pantry anyway. Get another roll of paper towels. Oh, I love a nice easy peel on the outer layer. That makes me nice and happy. Oh, hell yeah, that was good. I actually might need that big bowl back. What's up, Gary? Gary Panisse. I don't care. Louisiana's fine. I'm a Lipton guy. That's what my grandmother used. Honestly, is there another? No. Probably. pull these guys and go ahead and let them get some cheese going on them. Uh-oh. Knew that was going to happen. Sugar is almost completely dissolved. I'll wait until I see a couple of boiled bubbles pop up. See, just like that right there. You see a couple, I'll kill the heat. Give them a little time on the skillet to melt the cheese. This guy's ready to be flipped, I'm sure, and it's going to be so crispy looking. Watch how crispy looking this fucker will be. Oh! Got a little grease splatter on it. That's alright. We've experienced worse. I'm starting to get like the kitchen hands that they talk about, like the asbestos hands. Well, we broke the tea rule. Usually I don't want my tea water to boil, but I was a little distracted with the grease thing. Do some air fryer French fries. Melt it. I need to leave that open so the store can cover. I'm so bad about getting out of an app and just closing it immediately to where I don't. Like sometimes my Instagram stories don't post until hours later because I do that. Love you hard back, Gary Panisse. For real, for real. You have met Gary Panisse in person, Jason. You have indeed met Gary Panisse, IRL. This is the first time I think you guys have seen me crank the air fryer up too in any of these streams. Time in the grease to melt the cheese there. Hot. Because they're going to be good. These things are going to be hot for a minute. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, Jade. That's not a bad idea at all, dude. Right back home. Okay, we're gonna do this, nothing's gonna go bad. That's enough of that grease. For the onions. Those onions are doing their thing. They're going to get a nice little crispy crisp on them pretty fast, and then I'm going to go and split them up. These buns are probably super crispy by now. Alright. That worked perfectly. Actually, impressively so. Now, where's that fork at for the bacon? For the onions, I've drained a good bit of the grease. So the acidity in these onions is going to work on the bottom of this pan kind of in a way that tomatoes do. So I'm going to kind of clean the bottom of this pan with these onions a little bit before I introduce the Worcestershire sauce, which will gunk it up again. Should be enough flavor in the bottom of the pan too for that. Okay. 12 minutes. Let them go for 6 minutes and shake. 6 more minutes and shake on the French fries. I just got a bag of frozen French fries from HEB, Hill Country Fare seasoned frozen French fries. Shoestring. I like shoestring fries. Now, I think I've gone through this with you guys, but in case there's somebody here who's not heard this, this is cast iron. I washed this with soap. This belongs to my roommate, Gnarly Parker, Tony Fat Hands, and he washes it with soap. So I just kind of do what he does, because this does touch raw meat, and it doesn't get as hot as the actual cast iron does. So, like I said, I just do like he does for this. He's moving out soon. I'd like to have one of these. I got to get one whenever he moves out, because I like this a lot. Go back into this spot it lives in here. These onions are starting to look pretty damn sauteed to me. one thing it needs. And then the little, see this little, these two little chunks right here is perfect. That much butter is good. Let's go ahead and get this jug filled with water for our iced tea, sweet tea. It's 1 o'clock. We're going to eat momentarily. And then we should be live. I got to pack all this stuff up. And then should be live from the studio a little after 2. Probably realistically around 2:15, so I got about an hour and 15 minutes before the gaming starts. I do have laundry done that I got to put away. Pan's getting cold. The grease is getting cold in the pan and it's starting to make little movements and shit. And it starts to retract once it's cooled down a little. Got about a minute and a half on the sweet tea. Let me organize a little better over here. I bet these onions. Oh yeah, babe. Oh yeah, babe. I grew up watching Emerald. See, the butter helped to cool down the grease a little, cool down the pan just a little bit, and also subsequently give a really nice flavor to these onions here. And this is about the time I give her a little pinch of salt, a little whoop, of the Worcestershire. Cranks of pepper there. So now Spidey senses are telling me that it's time to give these guys a shake. 606. Going. Got some nice crispy buns from the air fryer here. Top, and bottom. Okay, there's that. I want these onions to get a bit more bacon in there on top of the onions. John Belushi. Fentanyl dancers. Oh, you want some Pepsi? That's kind of the truth. We'll move this outside in the spring. We'll be doing some grilling. The only issue, I do have a burner on my grill so that I could do this stuff out there. The only issue with that is the wind here in Texas is pretty significant all year long. And those winds really do fuck with the burner eye. It'll like blow it out or just keeps the pan cold. I believe in these onions. I believe in the Church of Latter-day Onions. Those are the onions I'm comfortable with right there. Heat done. These onions, fucking fabulous. These burgers, fucking to die for. And this is what we're ending up with, y'all. How y'all like that? And I'm not even going a single condiment on this first one here. Air fryer beeping, done. And look at this. Look at that. And a bite. That's it right there. Mmm. Mmm. That right there. Look at that. See that right there? That's about to take that bite right there. Mmm. That's just a good cheeseburger right there. That's a good burger. That's a straight up good burger right there. Oh my God, look at this bite I'm about to get, y'all. Look at all those onions in that bite. Mmm. Oh, this backfired on me. There we go. Yeah. Come on. Nope. We gotta go the other way. We gotta go that way. There we go. I'll get you later. Don't you worry. Y'all aren't even ready for all this, dude. Look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. Also, holy smokes. I wasn't kidding. Y'all heard what I said when I said I'm gonna make me some cheeseburgers? Damn it, y'all wasn't kidding. Man, I wasn't even kidding. Bam. Dude. How'd I do, Rhino? You think you'd enjoy this burger? Because I think you'd enjoy this burger. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Nicholas. Hmm. No mess. A little mess, but not bad. Got him. Hmm. Bro, Burger Wizard? I could do that. The tea's gonna be good. It won't be the best I've ever made because the water did boil a little bit, and that does alter the flavor a little bit. Sometimes it can take on like tea is where you don't want that flavor that I like in food, like that charred, burnt, ashy flavor, which I think is necessary. Influencers call that the Maillard effect. Looks like Mallard. The Maillard effect. Now, do we have a clean cup? Going to wash. You know what? I like using these. There's a place back home called Nacho Hippo we used to play, and this company called Divine Dining Group owns several restaurants. Used to play at Nacho Hippo. I played at River City Cafe. River City Cafe is the burger joint there. Jesse here knows about, oh dude, that's actually a really good idea, Rhino. Scary good. Burger Wizard. But anyway, the cheaper restaurants like River City Cafe, they have really nice restaurants like Divine Prime. But they have like Bubba's Fish Shack, Polly's Raw Bar, River City Cafe. Ultimate California Pizza is incredible pizza in Myrtle Beach. I love Nacho Hippo. And this is just one of my favorite cups to use. I love this cup. Most of these, I've had some of these cups for like a decade. Like, since before I quit drinking for sure, because that was when I would bring most of them home. Bring them home drunk. See how we did on the tea. The tea is fine. The tea came out good. Now the French fries. I want more crisp. But I don't know how much more crisp. Fuck it. Well, fuck it, it won't cut off. I guess I'll do. Now it cuts off. These things. Burger 2. Brother, that's all right there. Really? In Sacktown? A ghost kitchen is like a restaurant that contracts itself out to other restaurants, basically, to process orders. So you know how like Mr. Cheeseburger did, these cameras are taking back and forth on which one's gonna freeze up at any moment. Hopefully that isn't ongoing, but it looks like it is for some reason. I don't know what's up. Mr. Cheeseburger operates out of like, I think Denny's and IHOPs and stuff like that. So he just basically sends them the product and they prepare it. So anytime an order that you put in an order for Mr. Cheeseburger, that's actually going to Denny's or one of those late night burger joints. So Happy Chicks downstairs. It might be the Wi-Fi signal. You're probably right, Jade. Happy Chicks downstairs from Sunset is that's a huge ghost kitchen. There's like Austin Sandwich Company, Austin Soup and Sandwich, Austin Healthy Kitchen, Austin Hot Dog Company, Austin Hot Dog Kitchen, Austin Burger Kitchen and Company, Austin Chicken Tender Company, or Austin Chicken Nugget Company. It's like there's, I think, 12 different kitchens that you can order from on DoorDash. And Happy Chicks is the kitchen that just pumps all that stuff out all the time. I never ate at the Loop. Hell yeah. Yeah, never had the Loop pizza, but sounds awesome. I'm a mellow mushroom guy. Any of y'all know what mellow mushroom is? That's right, Rhino. Store number one's in Atlanta. Mellow Mushroom is a really good pizza joint. Very good. My buddy Matt Duke owns like, I think 4 or 5 of the busiest locations in South Carolina. He owns Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, Murrells Inlet, Florence, and I think there's another one that he owns somewhere else. He might just own 4. But they're all over South Carolina. And they're all different. Every store is different, and they all look cool. Like, it'll look like the store will be in the shape of a mushroom, or it'll have like, and each of them have like a vibe, and I think it's called a name. Like the one in Murrells Inlet looks like a beach house, so it's called the Beach House. There's one in Charleston just tucked behind some trees and shit, kind of off the highway a little bit. It looks like a little hobbit hut. It's got a lot of outdoor tables under the trees. And in Charleston is where a lot of those beautiful angel oaks are. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the angel oak. It's one of the most popular trees in the world, and it's in Charleston, South Carolina. It's an oak tree that's like thousands of years old, and it fell at one point but continued to grow. So it grows along the ground and then up. There's a lot of trees like that though back in that part of the world. A lot of old trees, but they like this mellow mushroom is like fixed in between all of those in a really nice way. Oh boy. the rest of these onions out of this pan. We can be clean. Yes, what I'm going to do is turn this sucker on. Put a bit of water in there. I don't mind a road trip. I just really like home. But I like a good road trip, like back in the day with the homies, you know, you getting up early and getting on the road, and you're going to see Yonder Mountain String Band at the Thomas Wolfe Auditorium in Asheville, early 2007, and you're just passing bowls back and forth in the car all the way there, and stopping at the gas station, spending too much money on junk food. Rhino, one of these days, brother, I'm going to get out there. One of these days, I'm going to get out there. For sure. Now, let's see. Perfect now. I mean, as perfect as frozen French fries can be. Generic brand frozen French fries. Let this water soak up some of that shit off the bottom. You see all this hamburger grease in here? And all that junk that's in there? We'll leave that over here and let that cool off. Oh, hell yeah. See, we're making up connections out here, dude. We're making meetups out here in the world. If any of y'all ever in Austin, hit your boy up. Oh, hell yeah. Got a bunch of stuck on shit there. These onions are good. They're sweet. Onions, whenever you get them to a certain whenever onions get to a certain temperature, that spice becomes a sweetness. And putting a little Worcestershire sauce also kind of brings that out a little bit because it has a little sweetness in it. A little. But when you caramelize an onion nicely, and you see those little those little black spots there, it that's almost like the literal caramelizing process, as if to caramelize the sugar in the onion. That wasn't directed at any of you. Oh yeah, I would normally slice them up a little bit thinner, but I was just in a hurry, and that's how I did it. I just kind of cut them like I cut them for a steak, because I want my steak onion to be a bit chunkier. This could have stood to be like razor thin, like mandolin thin almost. I want to get into that. I want to get a mandolin, because I'm bad about making my chops different sizes. Like, I want to get better at making the same size cut pretty consistently, because some of them are paper thin, some of them are not. A little brown sugar, brown balsamic, and a little water. Damn. I heard that. Asbestos hands. I can grab a hot skillet. Ah! I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to scare you there. That had to have been loud. Sorry. That's awesome, Rhino. Do they get to live in the box, or do you let them out of the cage? Man, that took a little bit more elbow grease than usual, but we got clean cast iron here. Now we'll just take the paper towels. Still have clothes in the washing machine I need to transfer to the dryer. But it was a good bit of clothes, so sitting in the washing machine for a bit, draining a little more, hadn't hurt anything. Shit, y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all hear it? I need to run the dishwasher, so I'm just going to load this sucker up. That can go dishwasher. That bowl can go dishwasher. Top's full. Let's put some shit in the bottom. This guy can go in there. This bowl of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Take this fork can go in there. I'm gonna wash that big mixing bowl. Honestly, that's fine. That's a load. Oh, this stuff. I got 2 pieces of silverware here. Start the dishwasher. Excuse me, but it was so good. Lord have mercy, y'all should have had some. Ooh. Lord have mercy, every time I burp, I get sad because I know y'all didn't get to eat what I had. Ooh. Lord. Soap off of there. $145, $142 rather. Sunset does not sell food. We have a nice relationship with Happy Chicks downstairs, so we allow people to bring food up from there if they'd like. Honestly, any food can be brought in. There's no booze. About as clean as you're gonna get it. streakier than hell, but what can you do? Get rid of that noise. And also get rid of this camera. Go ahead and start disassembling this setup here. And do like I did last time and just tear everything down one at a time. So now now you guys really get to see how insane this setup is. Alright, so this is how much cable it takes to run the overhead thing. I bet you guys can't even see how much cable this is. I gotta make sure that it fits in our little zipper bag where I keep all of my cables for this setup. It is a significant amount of cables. If I had to go and hunt them all down when I needed them, well, that would be murder. So I like to keep them in one spot. That way, when I need them, they're exactly where I need them to be. Then squeeze them into size to fit this guy, to fit in here. Now, let's get this one. Oh, squeezing a half a lemon at the end? Well, naturally that's how you would do it, you know? So this guy in here. And let me let's turn on this guy. Working? There it is. Okay. And that way I can get this camera moved here. Which, let me just go to the other side over here. Easier to work from the back. Got him. Get that out of there. This one can cut off. I don't need this one. The other two, though, they become cameras when we do the stream in a second when we get back to the actual studio. And I guess now that those are Hold everything. Hold what you got. And then let's just fit it. There. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. 100%. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I like the separate angles as well. In a perfect world, you know, we could switch the. In a perfect world, we could switch the scenes. But you know, what can you do? This is what we got. And I'm kind of digging the letting you guys see the whole. Like, you guys can see everything pretty much from this view, except for the things that I don't want you to see, which is strategically placed off camera. So this, now you guys see this this bacon grease. Oh shit, I'm showing you on a camera that's off. This bacon grease has sat already. Let me get some light over here. It has like coagulated, and there's a couple of crispies in the bottom, but it's mostly like cooked garlic that started frying up whenever. This is going to be good. So I'm leaving this shit out. This bacon grease thing could have gone in the dishwasher. There's a little bit left in this jar, so I'm not throwing it out just yet. But in this jar, this is not good. In fact, this is a good jar for this grease. And then we can throw it away. What I want is, I want some of that stuff I've seen advertised that you just put in the grease and it just coagulates and turns into one big hard chip that you can just throw away. That's what I want. This hamburger meat grease, I'm just tossing in this jar. And I'm going to take these paper towels here and wipe grease out of the bottom of this pan into the trash. And that's good. Sponge has probably got another day or so left in it. Got some spares in the cabinet to get to. Bacon grease is liquid gold. I'm saving it for the war effort. Y'all don't even know. I'm saving it to make exploding ammo. We are at about, it's 2 a.m. So we're right on schedule for when I said the next stream was going to start shortly after 2. Probably be closer to 2:30. But we are doing Skyrim in just a minute. And I don't know exactly what we're going to do. Maybe I'll just roam around in this one and try to find some mischief to get into or some cave or something. I'll look through my quest to see if there's something outstanding that I want to do that I haven't done yet. I think we might need to talk to the Jarl. What's up, Magoo? Yep, drip the faucets indeed. Hang tight just a second, guys. I need to throw my laundry into the dryer real fast. That going, set an alarm for about an hour. 1 hour. Start. Okay. Got that. Got these burgers here with these bun tops. How do you like this plate right here? Just everything that's left. Just burgers and bacon, and I'm not going to tip it to the side because things will fall. You want to see how much light we had going? See how dark it gets when I turn these off. Pretty wild, right? I'll be eating my bacon. Not a piece of bacon, because I don't care. Okay. Put the Worcestershire away. And yeah. These are going to be good. These french fries, not so much. Because, if I'm being honest, they're not that good now. Those onion bacon burgers with 0 condiments were so much better than they should be. But nothing better than all that's dirty is the plate that the burgers and fries are on. Cast iron's clean. And it's just getting heated right now, to heated lightly, low heat, to kill the moisture inside it. Dishwasher's going. And all I got to tear down is the computer. Everything else just needs to be carried to the room. All right, let me get this stuff transferred into my bedroom and out of the way in here. And what's up, P4? Everybody else, we'll be right back. Give me about, I don't know, probably 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, give or take. I'd expect us to be going live between 2:20 and 2:30. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Make sure to like this video if you haven't yet. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not. And like I said, see you guys in a little bit. We'll play some games, okay? Roll Tide.